Stay, you that bear the course, and set it down.
Avaunt, thou dreadful minister of hell! Thou hast but power over his mortal body, his soul thou canst not have. Therefore be gone.
Sweet saint, for charity, be not so cursed.
Foul devil! For God's sake, hence and trouble us not. For thou hast made the happy earth thy hell. Filled it with cursing cries and deep exclaims. If thou delight to view thy heinous deeds, behold this pattern of thy butcheries. Oh, gentlemen, see! See dead Henry's wounds! Open their congealed mouths and bleed afresh. Blush, blush, thy lump of foul deformity, for 'tis thy presence that exhales this blood from cold and empty veins where no blood dwells. Thy deed inhuman and unnatural. Oh God, which this blood madest, revenge his death. O earth, which his blood drinkest, revenge his death. Either heaven with lightning strike the murderer dead, or earth gape open wide and eat him quick, as thou dost swallow up this good king's blood, which his hell-governed arm hath butchered.
Lady, you know no rules of charity which renders good for bad, blessings for curses.
Villain! Thou knowest no law of God nor man. No beast so fierce, but know some touch of pity.
I know none, and therefore am no beast.
Oh, wonderful, when devils tell the truth.
More wonderful when angels are so angry. Vouchsafe, divine perfection of a woman, of these supposed crimes, to give me leave by circumstance to acquit myself.
Vouchsafe, diffused infection of a man, for these known evils, but to give me leave by circumstance to curse thy cursed self.
Fairer than tongue can name thee, let me have some patient leisure to excuse myself.
O fouler than heart can think thee, thou canst make no excuse current, but to hang thyself.
By such despair I should accuse myself.
And by despairing shouldst thou stand excused for doing worthy vengeance on thyself, which didst unworthy slaughter upon others.
Say that I slew them not.
Then say they were not slain, but dead they are, and devilish slave by thee.
I did not kill your husband.
Oh, why then he is alive.
Nay, he is dead and slain by Edward's hand.
Oh, in thy foul throat thou liest. Queen Margaret saw thy murderous falcon smoking in his blood, the which thou once didst bend against her breast, but that thy brothers beat aside the point.
I was provoked by her slanderous tongue, which laid their guilt upon my guiltless shoulders.
Thou wast provoked by thy bloody mind, that never dreamt on aught but butcheries. Didst thou not kill this king?
I grant ye, yea.
Dost grant me, hedgehog? May God grant me too, thou mayest be damned for that wicked deed. Oh, he was gentle, mild and virtuous.
The fitter for the King of Heaven that hath him.
Oh, he is enough, but thou shalt never come.
Let him thank me that helped to send him thither. He was fitter for that place than earth.
And thou unfit for any place but hell.
Yes, one place else. If you will hear me name it.
Some dungeon.
Your bedchamber.
I'll rest betide the chamber where thou liest.
So will it, madam, till I lie with you.
Oh, I hope so.
I know so. But, gentle Lady Anne, to leave this keen encounter of our wits and fall somewhat into a slower method, it is not the causer of the timeless deaths of these Plantagenets, Henry and Edward, as blameful as the executioner?
Thou wast the cause, and most cursed effect.
Your beauty was the cause of that effect. Your beauty, that did haunt me in my sleep to undertake the death of all the worlds, so I might live 1 hour in your sweet bosom.
I thought that. I tell thee, homicide, these nails should rend that beauty from my cheeks.
These eyes could never endure sweet beauty's wreck. You should not blemish it if I stood by. As all the world is cheered by the sun, so I by that. It is my day, my life.
Black night o'ershade thy day, and death thy life.
Earth not thyself, fair creature, thou art both.
I would I were, to be revenged on thee.
'Tis a quarrel most unnatural to be revenged on him that loveth you.
It is a quarrel just and reasonable to be revenged on him that slew my husband.
He that bereft thee, lady, of thy husband, did it to help thee to a better husband.
Oh, his banner doth not breathe upon the earth.
He lives, that loves thee better than he could.
Name him.
Plantagenet,
Why, that was he.
the self-same name, but one of better nature.
Where is he?
Here! Why dost thou spit at me?
Would it were mortal poison for thy sake.
Never came poison from so sweet a place.
Never hung poison on a fowler toad. Out of my sight, thou dost infect my eyes.
Mine eyes, sweet lady, have infected mine.
Would they were basilisks, to strike thee dead.
I would they were, that I might die at once. For now they kill me with a living death. Those eyes of thine from mine have drawn salt tears, shamed their aspect with store of childish drops. Thy beauty hath, and made them blind with weeping. I never sued to friend or enemy. My tongue could never learn sweet smoothing word. But now thy beauty is proposed my fee. My proud heart sues, and prompts my tongue to speak. Teach not thy lips such scorn, for they were made for kissing, lady, not for such contempt. If thy revengeful heart cannot forgive, lo, here I lend this sharp pointed sword, which if thou please to hide in this true bosom, and let thy soul forth that adoreth thee, I lay it naked to the deadly stroke, and humbly beg the death upon my knee. Nay, do not pause, for I did kill King Henry. Was thy beauty that provoked me? Nay, now dispatch. 'Twas I that stabbed young Edward. 'Twas thy heavenly face that set me on. Take up that sword again, or take up me.
Arise, dissembler. Though I wish thy death, I will not be thy executioner.
And bid me kill myself, and I will do it.
I have already.
Hush, that was in thy rage. Speak it again, and even with the word that hand which for thy love did kill thy love shall for thy love kill a far truer love. To both their deaths thou shalt be accessory.
I would I knew thy heart.
'Tis figured in my tongue,
I fear me both are false.
that never man was true.
Well, put up your sword.
Say then, my peace is made.
That shall you know hereafter.
Shall I live in hope?
All men, I hope, live so.
Vouchsafe to wear this ring.
To take is not to give.
Look how this ring encompasseth finger. Even so thy breast encloseth my poor heart. Wear both of them, for both of them are thine. And if thy poor devoted suppliant may beg one favour at thy gracious hand, thou dost confirm his happiness for ever.
What is it?
That it would please thee leave these sad designs to him that hath more cause to be a mourner, and presently repair to Crosby Place, whereafter I have solemnly interred at Chertsey Monastery this noble king, and wet his grave with my repentant tears. I will with all expedient duty see you for divers unknown reasons. I beseech you, grant me this boon.
With all my heart. And much it joys me too, to see you become so penitent. Trestle and Berkeley, go along with me.
Bid me farewell.
'Tis more than you deserve, since you teach me how to flatter you. Imagine I have said farewell already.
Was ever woman in this humour wooed? Was ever woman in this humour won? I'll have her, but I will not keep her long. What? That I killed her husband and his father, to take her in the heart's extremest hate, with curses in her mouth, tears in her eyes, the bleeding witness of my hatred, I, having God, her conscience, and these bars against me, and I, no friends to back my suit at all, but the plain devil and dissembling looks. And yet to win her, all the world to nothing. Ha!